Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, and thank you for joining me today. If you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I am a medium, divine channeler, remote spirit extractor, white witch, and divine alchemist, and I also happen to be a divine feminine on the path of ascension. Today, I want to talk about some of the shadows that have been coming up, especially with the Mars retrograde, and it has been, of course, a very intense time. It's continuing this, and I'm hoping that this video will serve. It's also going to include a very powerful light language transmission to help shift some of those blockages that you may be struggling with. I want to talk about the subjects of feeling unsafe, control, and power, and talk about maybe some things that you might be missing with your own work. Maybe you're unfamiliar with doing shadow work, and this will help you to just kind of pinpoint some things and draw some connections so that way you can help yourself to release. Then that would be fantastic, and of course the light language would certainly help to shift as well. So it's interesting with unsafety, and I brought Michael out here, Archangel Michael. Michael, of course, helps to be safe, right? He is the protector archangel. Fantastic to help you do your shadow work, by the way. Not only protect you from lower energies, but also he can help to clarify things, clarify the truth, and help cut you free from lower energies, including cords. So definitely Archangel Michael would be wonderful if you feel called to work with him. Feeling unsafe. Okay, so let's talk about those of us who are advanced souls, who are ancient souls, who are also considered angelics, star seeds, and twin flames. These are not concepts. No matter what you're hearing out there, these are not concepts, opinions, trends. These are certainly truths. Ancient souls who are advanced souls, who are very different, who function differently mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically. It can be very difficult to feel different. And I think this is a great place to start with your shadow work, because I know a lot of you have felt very different growing up, right? You just felt like, I don't really belong. I'm not really sure where I fit in. Society's norms are saying one thing. I'm being drawn to other things. I don't want to get caught up in a 9-to-5 job. I'm just meant for a higher purpose. What is it? I need to find it. I need to find answers. I know you guys. And I know that this has been really difficult, especially when we are in our own family structures and a lot of things are passed down the bloodlines, and we are feeling like we don't belong, like we're the black sheep, or some would say purple sheep or rainbow sheep. It can be just really a difficult time to go through that with growing up and all of that. So when you feel different, what often happens is you feel less than, right? And we come here and we come with a lot of baggage, and that's the thing that happens with the spiritual awakenings. We get to understand some of the baggage, and that's a lot of the difficulty of having to deal with the shadow, is that those shadows are coming up to be released, especially if you have a twin flame who's mirroring those things directly to you. You know what I mean. But when you're feeling different, okay, you have had lifetimes of feeling this way. You have had lifetimes where you were not accepted. You've had lifetimes where there's been another side that has said, I don't really like you. I'm judging you. I'm condemning you. I'm even putting you to death. So we have had lifetimes where we've had traumatic tragedy. Not being different often causes, not being the same as everyone else often causes the other side to say, hey, there's something wrong with you, and therefore we are against you, right? And that's, unfortunately, that has gone on. So we have spent lifetimes of having to go through these really harsh environments, really go through war, and have gone through being persecuted. Some of us have even been burned as witches. Some of us have had our tribe slaughtered before our eyes. We have had circumstances of being beheaded, all these crazy, crazy, crazy things that I know it's not very nice to think about, but we have gone through a lot that would cause us to carry right down to the cellular level, carry this belief of not being safe. I'm just not safe. I'm not safe to express myself. I am not safe to be who I am. I am not safe to come out, because if I do that, if I am who I really am, if I go out there and really speak my truth and express my truth, it could possibly mean costing me my life. It could mean costing me everything that I have, everything that I've worked hard for, everything that I've built, everything that means something to me. And so, wow, this type of theme, it's really, really hard, because here we are, and we want to make a difference in the world, and say you are stepping out, you deciding to step out, and all of a sudden you have these thoughts come in of, well, I don't really feel safe stepping out. Or even if you don't know that you're not feeling safe, it might be that you're having these fears, you're having these anxieties. What if they don't like me out there? What happens if I get harsh judgment? What happens if I make a fool out of myself? What if? I think I'm better off just hiding out as a hermit and not even really saying what I really want to say and doing what I really want to do, because I don't think it's going to be accepted. And I am too fearful of finding out what would happen. This might be someone watching this video right now. It may be you. And when I tell you that it's energy, it can be shifted. So being unsafe, it doesn't start here. You may have had a lifetime here, timelines here, where you have gotten bullied, or you were in an abusive household, whatever it is. But these things did not start here. Because you are a different type of soul, because you do have a different type of light, different type of mission, different type of journey, you're going to be bringing a very different type of template, very different type of paradigm. Because of that, yes, it can be very isolating, it can be very scary, but yes, we have had to deal with a lot of trauma, a lot of scary, scary things, including entities, including dark magic and hexes and bindings and sex magic and crazy stuff in the other lifetimes. And a lot of times my clients are not really understanding how that actually connects to a lot of the behaviors and the thought patterns and the situation of my life's not moving forward. They're not connecting it, but it really goes that broadly. So I really want to say that. The persecution one in the heretic lifetime, right? The heretic lifetime is a big, big theme. It plays out all the time with the clients that I read of judgment and being persecuted and put to death and all of that. That fear of coming out and being who we are. But it's time. I have to say it's time. So let's talk about how that might play into something like power and control. So we're fearful of being who we are because we feel like it's not safe. We keep thinking that it's just, I'm unsafe. Then what could happen is we could develop certain types of thought patterns, even certain types of behaviors or addictions, even things like OCD could actually happen from having this thought, these beliefs ingrained that I am just unsafe, and this is a way of keeping myself safe. So we can develop very unhealthy ways of taking care of ourselves, really stemming from these other lifetimes of tragedy. Yes, we can develop very unhealthy habits. We can also carry with us phobias that are actually stemming from other lifetimes. And all of that, what is it? It's the theme of not feeling safe, but it also plays into control. trying to control, trying to over control. That comes into OCD, that comes into a lot of these habits. It comes into needing to over control within your personal life because you need to have those reins, because if something's beyond your control, that would trigger fear. That may trigger a panic attack, or it may trigger something for you that is just completely uncomfortable. So holding on to that control. For some people, it's allowing yourself to give your power away where someone's having control over you. There's been lifetimes where we've had people have control. We've given permission for people or entities or groups to have control over us. So there's that theme of control. And we definitely might have experienced that in our childhood, watching our parents and how these themes have really been there. And we carry it. So control, right? Giving your power away, having someone control you, you being the controller, being afraid of anything that might be out of your control. It could be fear of heights. It could be fear of the elements in some sort of way. Needing to constantly have control, or giving your power away constantly, right? And having someone else be in control of you. And still, here's that out of balance, right? Out of balance. Power. Giving the power away. Having others overpower us. And it's really time for us to end these things. So if you are new to shadow work, if this is something new, and sometimes when I read for people, I bring through messages from their team, it is new and people aren't sure where to start. A lot of it's coming from childhood, but I always make sure that people know with their childhood that it doesn't just start there. It also comes in, it filters through from our ancestors, ancestral wounds. A lot of those same types of themes as well. Think of old history, old paradigm, old karmic grid of the earth. But it comes from also the histories that go back even further, where we have lived so many very interesting lives, Native American lives, like shamans. We've lived magician lives. We've gone through wars like Civil War. We've gone through lots of different types of lifetimes where times were very, very difficult. It was volatile times. And as we can tell with the earth right now, so much of that volatility from the karmic grid is coming up. This is part of the earth's ascension. It's cleansing out her old karmic history, abuses of power and control, fears of safety. So I want to let you know that you're not alone with this. And I just looked at 1313, so I know you guys are seeing angel numbers and synchronicities and things. So just note that I just saw 1313 on my timer. And if you are struggling with any of these themes, I'm hoping that this light language transmission that I'm about to do will help you to put some things together, have some aha moments, some breakthroughs, that it will help you to understand where maybe some of your thought process and some of your behaviors and habits that haven't been working for you, maybe even some of your procrastinating about starting your mission, or fear of expressing yourself out in the world, where you want to take a step, but you're just too fearful of what would happen. I'm hoping that this will help to clarify more things for you, not only by us talking about it, by also us shifting it and bringing in light language. Now, if you are new to light language is a cosmic, a divine cosmic language, nothing bad with it. And it's going to come through to activate you. It's going to come through to shift things within you, clear out chakras, clear out your multidimensional bodies, clear out things at a cellular level, because we carry a lot of things like imprinting at the cellular level. And it's going to clear out whatever you need at this time. Okay, it's going to only give you what you need. Okay, so this transmission that I'm about to do is going to be one to help to clarify where you may be feeling unsafe, where those connections are, where there has been imbalances, struggles, blockages with control and power, and how you can step out into the world. It's going to give you those codes, right? A lot of times we get downloads, we get codes. It's going to give you those light codes that you need so that way you can grow, you can evolve, you can align with your true energy, align with your true mission, align with your true beloved, where you can move forward. Sometimes transmissions can cause a release and a purge that could be intense. Really depends. But what's important here is that we are not keeping within our field this old history. It's important for us to know that we can be vulnerable and safe at the same time. It's important for us to know that we can express who we are, yet be safe at the same time. It's important that we can do our work, feel strong and confident and passionate, not only in our life, but also passionate with our life purpose, and we can be safe at the same time. And safety is a big one, which is why I was guided to do this video and this transmission for you. So let's go ahead and do the transmission. I'm going to set the intention now that this light language transmission is for the highest good of all who are watching this right now, that it will give you exactly what you need at this time. You are welcome to leave me any comments with any of the experiences, visions, thoughts, anything that might have come up for you. If you feel like you would rather do this through email, you can certainly do that. Again, you can connect with me in the description below will be my website. But I hope that this is going to really help with the struggles that have been happening and help you to be a lot stronger in your solar plexus, stronger in your throat chakra, really help you to have that strength, have that courage to make changes, to not have those resistances there to change, so that way you can be who you are meant to be, because you are here for monumental reasons. Right? Ready? Here we go. Akia kronia kratiti sokoran yaha sushukore. Embrato to bikratari hedra sukro nyakratira. Hochroto to mi si siakrania hauto to wishakrono ha to seke sak yakto andrasi. Abrotu raktatiki sokodia biaraya ha to sesi ehthroshu saknya kroto to biaranya hochna so saknya to kunyo ho. Heriti aroto herane sakira to tuishika nanya sakando hanya shaka nudo biara to kisisi hero to mirato ha roto hariki araso hu shak no tatikiro to biara de heseke sira nya haria kuyashi Dera tu tikira sombia piero to bira ha roto ha the sisiara tatikira tira ando rakando a tu kushashirumba Pira tu hasekera tatia sunyameria retia sasakia rototisha so ha to kusekuniambrete tiero tu ha so ha retia tombari karya hunda baknak nere si setreti tiero shukanya Biro tu rotatiki rotsoma ti shera so seki ania rata yere so ka hanya bia shusira andu rata kikaratu areki rasa saknea be Unda ratatiki sagarito to bira shikira so tu bretera tati sikrata roto nyana ki tro shakara so bimira tu aro haruto to tikira shakne usura yadro tukunya bratu hanri bi andu tukania shishiya rasum Berutuha nishikaronia koata yele. Dera sakira ta mira to miadra soro to akhroto to misira shakundore. Hiruba rito shano so. Dera satikera sonyaha o sheknero to bisikania rotoela. Ondera ha tekera sotokiro to mira to shekero sundo. Ambroto arnira takisa chiari no arnyare carare gratotiera si. Hey, roto are secondo, aratocondo, shahrondo, besesi keranera tirata. Pero sonia argentera soroto. Ebro correte kirana to kusasanya undo erete kirata chita undo mere tuha. Anata kiko mama tua sa yara so toeshi. Nessa sendra de esta aqui no trata corro tudo no shuksoko mi preto yara. Enera sa do heresi bad de keno to mi gasa kadar to mi rishi karato to mi siaria achlo to yek nero so mi etra sikrato to mi isubra prunda harano to sasakania rania rasotia hande shiro sol Akrante, hakurat kimrap dia prototomia saknya rotume shira sunatura nikiro tonomira la noa ero shokonia sosogera to besikrotu hanya to ner da so hat nesesak nota her to esha hanua sakno hanet handero to saknu sesa dero chukashukonia a biro to tahya no harasa seya nania kratnia sekiratu ratua ala akadua trasakara tua tresakiru no mi sasak ni eshi sumbia po hando hardua ni hruna hanya kukumia sisira ni akara hira tua shiksasa umboru to yagrunua. Deep breath. Releasing what no longer serves. Allowing that peace and that safety to come in, that confidence and the courage to be exactly who you are. The world needs every single one of us, every single one. You are good enough. You are meant to be here. You are not crazy. You are a part of a beautiful, powerful collective. And I hope that this video has served all of you. Thank you, and remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings. And have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, have a wonderful, blessed one, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.